grew that business from 200 million to 2.5 billion. Job of a lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage serial entrepreneur Michelle Stacy.
At the end of the day, the only thing that innovates in an organization are people. No financial reporting system tells you where to go next. The only thing that can create, can lead, can take us somewhere where we are not today are the people you have in your organization. So if you ask me what are the things that transform innovation, it really starts with the people that you have in your organization and how you engage them. Part of leadership is about really being able to get people to know you. Not just what you've accomplished, but what your values are, what you expect from people, what you expect from yourself. So today we're going to go on a little journey. Every sports team that does really well has that star, right? It's the Tom Brady's, the LeBron James, the Michael Jordans of the world. But if the rest of the team isn't as engaged in winning as they are, they're not going to succeed. Well, the same thing is true in our organization. We as leaders are walking by one of our most valuable resources every day when we let 70% of our workforce be disengaged. And one of the most important things if you're really going to drive company growth is to have an engaged workforce. The only thing in a company that can create, that can innovate, can take you to the next level are your people. Do any of you get up in the morning and go, I'm going to go to work today, I'm really going to suck? Nobody does, right? And somewhere along the way, we lose that intent. How do I motivate my team? How do I generate engagement in my team? How do I create enthusiasm? I like to ask, how do you become more engaged? It's when we can generate our own high level of full engagement that it's easy to motivate your team to follow you. How many people think Keurig was the first single-serve system on the marketplace? No, you're right. All of you guessed right. It wasn't. It was actually the third or fourth. Everybody until then had said, my coffee maker, my coffee. Consumers wanted to have choice. They wanted to be able to grab a Green Mountain coffee one day and a Starbucks the next, and a Folgers the day after. But Keurig was owned by Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, so can you imagine what a risk it was for a coffee company to say, I'm not going to just produce a single-serve coffee maker, I'm going to create an open network and share in the growth of the business. And that little thing called choice allowed Green Mountain Coffee to have that tremendous run that took it from 500 million to 4.5 billion in a 4-year time frame. Up until the introduction of Sensor, almost the entire category was disposable razors. So the first thing they started to do is to think about putting multiple benefits into Mach 3. I've only put 9 on the slide here. There were actually 25 different innovations that were in the Mach 3 product when it launched. And what they did was they collected innovations that could have been introduced much earlier and said, no, we're going to hold those innovations and we're going to wait and put them all together and package them in one big new product introduction. At the end of the launch of Mach 3, 80 cents on every dollar spent on shaving was a Gillette dollar. It's not always having something that's so new it's out of the box you've never seen it before. It's about how you put those things together and how you connect them to the consumer and the customer. What are the few opportunities that really matter, that really differentiate you? What are your super strengths? How many times do you sit in a meeting and you know that you're grumpy? Bad day, topic I really don't want to discuss, the meeting's not going the way I want to. What difference it makes if at the end of that, because sometimes we can't stop ourselves, we're humans, if you say, wow, I'm sorry, I don't think I gave you my all. Changes the whole dynamic. Real honesty leads to authenticity. With all of the innovation that's happening external to us, the rate of internal innovation has to keep up with it. It's what's going to keep you competitively ahead. think about what brings you joy at work and why. I create joyful opportunities so that I can live life fully engaged. That's also a little piece of paper that sits in my drawer. It allows me to live life fully engaged. I think that's one of the most important things you can do for yourself, to know what it is that makes you get up every day and love coming to work.